4. Understanding. Let's start with a quick activity. What would you think of if I said the word aglet? What sort of word is it? Could it be an object or an action? What do you think it is? This is an aglet. This is an aglet. This is a pink aglet. An aglet is the plastic bit at the end of a shoelace. If I asked you to repeat the word next week, do you think you could? This is what it can be like for our children when they learn a new word. If you hear a word but don't know what it means, it's like a nonsense word. You may be able to repeat it straight away, but you're unlikely to remember it. It was easier for us to understand when we could see the object and once we had heard the word a few times. Children start to understand words by exploring their toys and the world around them. Understanding routines. A child develops an understanding of language in two parts. Firstly, an understanding of everyday routines. For example, when it's time to brush their teeth, you might be holding the toothbrush and pointing at it. You may say, "Come on, it's time to brush your teeth," and your child can understand what you mean by looking at the situation rather than understanding the words alone. This is an important first step to learning language. Show your child an object to help them understand what is happening next. For example, show them their rubber duck and say, "It's bath time." Understanding language. Your child then starts to understand language by understanding simple, everyday words without relying on cues. Children will first understand single words before moving on to understanding simple sentences. Ask them fewer questions. Instead of saying, "What's this? What's this? And what's that?" tell them what it is. "It's a sheep," and then wait to give them time to join in. Use shorter sentences. Instead of saying, "Go and get your shoes and coat as it's time to go in the car," it's easier for them to understand, "Shoes on, coat on, let's go in the car." When giving instructions, tell your child what to do instead of what not to do. Instead of saying, "No climbing," it's easier for them to understand, "Down the ladder," or "Feet on the floor." Use visual supports like objects, pictures, and gestures to help your child understand what is happening. Try showing your child an object or photo of the activity you want them to do, like showing them a nappy at changing time or showing them a photo to explain where they are going. That's the end of the video for understanding. Please go to the next one, using language.